Waiting for one more ref here.
Alright, we're back. We're ready to roll here. I think we're going to move over to potential goal side a little bit better. Actually, let's try here. We've still got that Hucky. Face off going underway, third period. Try our best here. McKinnon sends her first puck on net there. See if we pick up the momentum we left off with here. Be great. And that's tipped out of play into Everest's bench. Quick shot on goal right off the face-off by Mr. Nelson, it looks like. Face-off one back by Nelson. Now over and trying to send it right to other Nelson, which did get a shot through. McKinnon there. Nelly holds the zone for a second. These guys are big. Oh, chip shot over. Knight saves that one. And we're going to send it over. Intended for McKinnon, but picked off. We're going to work back down low. Crew it with the puck. Looking for French here. But picked up by Nelson. Leads the charge in. Pruitt holds his own for a second, then turns over. Send a puck out, and here comes French. He loses a guy. French waiting for some help. Not much. Quick shot by Sendin that just sends it over the net. McKinnon with the puck back under net. Gets up front and jumps the stick of two guys. It's working. They come back out. Tried play. Cleared out. Well, turned over. Up high. Regain possession here. Moving out. To the Fazio over to Sendin, and Sendin just loses the handle. Quick shot on my windbreak. No, just off the Fazio. Just jumped his stick. And it looks like we're going to have icing. We'll come back our end. Fazio had a beautiful, beautiful opportunity there. Just up jumped over stick. Fazio wins face off back. Trick one timer or one tap. Hansen couldn't get anything onto that. Fazio gets it back. Of course, we got the ref right in our way. Sends it back door. Oh, stupid. And they score. That was, got him on the back door. Who do we got there? Knox? Yes, Knox sneaking in from the point. DeFazio. Knox from DeFazio. Beautiful. 5-2 with 12:09 and the third to go here. We're keeping the same line out at the moment. Here comes Hansen, holds up. Steps, walks, takes a ripper. Shoots her high over. Get back in over here. Hansen gets chase. And then they come back. No ice on that. It was touched. Knox gonna bounce it up to Hansen. Hansen just misses and sends it back to an Everest player. See if Hansen does a breakout. We got it sending going, but we got Fazio struggling here. Looks like Hansen pims up the puck, holding it tight, gets it back across the sending. Trying to tip it back to Hansen and just, Hansen tries a little testy there, but Faz sends back to his D-man, or back to the D. Hansen takes one quick ripper and he's going to go off for a change here, it looks like. Got Kohler out there, Starkey and Brooks. 10:40 to go here in the third period. Puck over to Brooks. That was intended for Brooks, just didn't get there. Dinger trying to hold the line. Brooks just chips her back in, and Starkey and Kohler is going to go give chase. There, they lost an edge and come back with numbers. Luckily, they are doing line change, so. Knight just smothers one out there. This is not easy holding this for 3 periods. Without a stabilizer. Alright, French to Nelson. Nelson walking in. Everest come back out. French knocks it off for a minute, slows him down. French big hit here in the sidewall. And recovers the puck. McKinnon. Shot. Nelly holds the line. Strong defensive play there. Gets it over to McKinnon. McKinnon just off the glove. French running out. Another shot on goal there. Everest with speed. Nelly rubs him out on the back wall. Here comes Nelly. Nelly to Nelson. So Nelson to Nelson. Nelson just couldn't get in on the inside angle of the drive to the net. French sends one down. His shot was blocked. Back across. Beautiful goal by 5-4, I believe it was McKinnon. Puck sliding across and just. So McKinnon from, or sorry, McKinnon from Nelson, it looks like. Opening things up here a little bit in the third period. It's 8:15, obviously 6-2. The boys are keeping up with their energy. They kind of turned it on in about the middle of the second period, and they're coming out buzzing here. Chase down there working hard. Sorry I didn't move it. I got caught up in the actual action here too. Forgot I had to move the camera. Knocks back with the puck currently. We're going to start moving her out. Knox trying to flips it up and turns it over. Center ice. Kind of struggling with getting possession here at the moment. Sending, giving a little chase. Fazio catching up. Quick shot went wide of the net and out of the zone. Hansen and Fazio give chase. Sending supports. Throws her back down. Boys have to tag up for offsides. Hansen's just going to slow it down a minute. See what we got. Oh, puck off, but it was intended for sending, but ended up hitting a skate there for a second. So the initial didn't really work out. Back to Sendin. Sendin's going to send it over to Kohler. Kohler, where are we at? There it is. Everest comes in, holds up, just sends her down low. Oh, looks like we got chipped on some bad ice back there. Everest player. Let's turn it over. Kohler with the puck coming out. Flips it over to intended for Starkey. Starkey caught up a little bit there. The refs are not real, or sorry, the Everest bench is not real happy with some of the non-calls happening here. Getting a little physical, but some of them, from what I've seen, most of them are questionable at best. Nothing too crazy. They've called a pretty good game. Everest out. Nice rush there. French working. We got McKinnon streaking up on, and it'll be an icing. Set this down for a second. Face-off's coming right at Chase. And by Nelson. Nelson back, and he's going to send McKinnon streaking, which he is trying to. They've tried that play a few times, and I think it only worked once, but works. It's a beautiful play. Uphill leg race here. Nearly get back. Beautiful save. No. Not really sure what that was about. I think a little bit of Nelson might have just some frustration getting out on him, or he came in a little hot and didn't hit the brakes. We weren't quite sure. It was well after the whistle. But 4:40 left in the third. We're going a 2-minute PK. Definitely don't want to give these guys any steam back. They're one of those teams that can be dangerous. They're skilled, they're well. And he strips the puck from them there. A little scrum in the corner. And Everest is coming out with it. Obviously, we don't want them to score any more on us. We're top 16 will keep on playing here, and a lot of them are as well 2-0. So it's a goal differential. So the more we can rack up, and the less we keep off of them, the better for us on seeding. Hansen back. Quick shot and goal by Hansen. Patience and time. Beautiful. Just ripped one. So that's a shorthanded goal from Hanny. From DeFazio. Making it ring a little bit back there with the old pipes. Looks like it went pipe in and in. .323 left to go here in the third. 7-2, your SDP. Things might get a little more chippy here the last few. These guys are frustrated, obviously. Coaches and parents. We'll see how this plays out. 3 minutes left here. And we got Kohler going. Kohler's going to get himself a nice little stuff. Covered up by Everest. So we are in running time right now. So the clock is still going at 2:39, 38. A little line change here. We got Brooks, Kohler, and Starkey out there. And coming down, quick shot right to the midsection of Chase Knight, and he easily saves that. A few words being exchanged down there, it appears. Minute 57 left to go here. Switching them out here. Looks like Starkey's exchanging some words with another player there. Ooh, off the side post, but out comes Starkey. Starkey chips it over to, is intended for Kohler. Bounced over the stick a little bit. And leaves it for Matthias. tipped off. Good stick there. Sorry. Good stick by, I believe it was Matthias or Truitt. That sends her into the netting. So we're back here later on today at another rink. Actually, I think the rink you were at yesterday. So 38 seconds left here. Be a quick little puck drop and not enough. Let's see if I gotta say, the thing at these compete level, these kids, I mean, they don't stop until that whistle blows, even if they are. Chase Nate saved it. Chase getting a little feisty there, getting tired of getting poked at. Looks like his teammates are handling it for him, but that's game. SDP wins that 7-2. We'll see you back here later on, guys. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being patient with subpar announcing.